Back again, week 15. Week 15 is already in the books. Man, I'm going to get right to it. That was a good win, fellas. The defense, we pitched a shutout. The defense pitched a shutout. I think that was the first time since like 2018 that we shut somebody out. Offense moved the football. Lamar did his thing. He looks a little healthy now. Ran the ball with Derrick Henry. I didn't see no Likely. He didn't really show up. Didn't see much from the guy. No Bateman. No problem. We got it done. We got the win. We got him out of there. Kyle Van Noy made the highlight reel with the pick and the lateral. We used to do that all the time with Ed Reed. It's nothing new. As soon as I saw that, I was like, oh, flashback to the glory days when Ed used to pick it and lateral it. Man. But week 15 in the books. Why the fuck we couldn't play like that against the Bengals on Thanksgiving? That's how you're supposed to play them. Because of Harbum, because Harbum do some dumb shit. Harbum the dumb. Man. So now let me get to the reality of the situation right now for us, okay? 7-7. The Steelers won Monday night. So now they're one game up on us and they beat us once. So essentially, they have to lose again, plus lose to us for us to win the division. But we have to take care of business against the Patriots, the Packers, and the Steelers, and I don't see that happening. I don't see us winning all three of those games. We usually split with the Steelers. I want to say we split with them in week 18, but I don't know. And I'm not even talking about that game. The Patriots and the Packers games is going to be the two most. We can't even think about week 18 versus Steelers until we beat the Patriots and the Packers. And do I think that's going to happen? No. Because their head coaches are smarter than our guy. Their head coaches are smarter than Harbum. That is a fact. Mike Vrabel, smarter. Matt LaFleur, smarter. Better coaches. Their teams are well coached. Way better than we are. Hence their records and hence ours. Because when you look at the rosters, there's no reason that our team should be 7-7. Where we have all the guys over there. We got guys just like they got guys. None of those teams have a Lamar, but they have a Drake May, and he's looking like the MVP. They have a Jordan Love, and he balls out. Neither one of those teams have a Derrick Henry. Neither one of those teams have a Mark Andrews. Neither one of those teams have my point is we can match up player for player with them. Okay? And the Packers don't have a Michael Parsons. We don't have a Michael Parsons. We don't have a guy like that. Okay? We don't have a closer like that, and now they don't either. And that could be huge for us. Okay? It could be huge for us. But Harbum teams are so unpredictable, you never know what Ravens team you're going to see. It's usually the team that we play down to our competition. It's usually play down to our competition and somehow shock everybody by beating one of the best teams in the league when we're not supposed to. This is a classic Harbaugh thing. It's like his trait. So, although on one hand, we want to make the playoffs, right? Now, on that hand, we make the playoffs. What are we going to do when we get in? The field is wide open. The field is wide open. You got, are the Bills really that convincing? Maybe. The Patriots? Maybe. The Chargers? The Jaguars? The Texans? Us? The Steelers? Nobody is dominant. And the Chiefs ain't there now. You know? The team that stood in our way for a while is not there. And the team that stood in the Bills' way for a while is not there. And if you're a Bills fan, you got to be saying, hallelujah. Our arch nemesis is not there. This is our year. And rightfully so. You should feel that way. But on our end, we're at home, which we don't have home field advantage anyway. And then we're on the road against the Packers, and then we're on the road against the Steelers. So our last home game, let's go out with a bang. All right, and let's beat them. They flex it to Sunday night, of course. We always embarrass ourselves on these night games, man. Unlike the Steelers, who don't lose on Monday Night Football, or usually lose night games, for that matter. We're the opposite. We show our ass when it matters. So that's one hand, right? On the other hand, part of me says, you know what? We don't deserve the playoffs. We don't need to make the playoffs. We don't deserve it because part of me wants Harbaugh gone. And if we don't make the playoffs, he's got to be out of there. He got to be gone. If he's not gone, then that is completely on the front office, and now they need to take accountability as to why they haven't pulled the plug and cut the cord on this guy. He signed a 3-year deal, right? So if we don't make the playoffs, are they still going to honor that and be like, all right, John, you got 2 more years left on your deal? I don't see how you can. I don't see how you can, and goddamn it, I fucking hope we don't, because I can't do 2 more years of this bullshit. I can't. I cannot do it. 2 more years of Harbaugh is like, shoot me in the face right now. We make the playoffs, somehow, you know, run the table or go 2-1 down the stretch or whatever the case may be, and we get in. Sure, we got a shot just as much as everybody else, but do I think the coaching staff is smart enough to get it done? No, not really. We'll fuck around, get matched up with like the Jaguars or some shit and fucking lay a complete egg. Like it just we don't want to play the Texans. Alright, they slaughtered us earlier this year. Now, we didn't have Lamar, I understand that, but that defense is swarming, and our O-line is trash. We play the Texans, Lamar gonna get sacked like 8 times. It's just that simple. Until the O-line gets fixed. Until the O-line is fixed, we're gonna have these issues. And obviously, it's too late in the season. We cannot fix or address the O-line until the draft or until free agency. But god damn it, man, the front office let that shit slip through the cracks. I don't know how you allow the O-line to like just regress and be this bad. We knew it wouldn't be good, but goddamn, man, shit. Even in the game, we shut them out 24-0. He got sacked like I want to say like 4 times. I have to look at the stats. It might be 5. The defense, we play well, but with the O-line being so bad, and Lamar, now I give it this, he wasn't healthy the last few weeks. You could tell he wasn't being mobile, wasn't really getting out the pocket. He was kind of like a statue. Okay, so that didn't help that didn't help the O-line. That didn't help his cause. Looks like he's a little healthy. That Bengals game, he started running around a little bit. All right. That game will be remembered for the Kyle Van Noy play, and just what a heady play. Let me give some props to Kyle Van Noy for that. The vet. He picked it. He's like, yo, I'm not that fast. So here, you take it, youngster. And he was gone. That's a heads-up veteran play from a veteran leader who, sadly, is wasting his career with us and Harbaugh. A lot of guys wasting their career right now with us and Harbaugh. Okay? Lamar, for one. His team has some pieces, man. We have some young pieces that I really like. But the head coach has got to go because he doesn't know how to use them right. And he doesn't want alphas. We could have a lot of dogs on this team. I mean, real dogs that bark. The Marcus Peterses and the Gardner Johnsons, who we didn't want because, of course, he don't fit Harbaugh's mentality. He's too much alpha for John. And I knew when we signed him, I was like, we're not going to keep him, bro. Once Harbaugh sees his personality, oh, that guy intimidates me. I'm afraid of him. I don't want him on my team. You cannot win football games without dogs, man. You got to have some dogs. And I mean, not on the field. I mean, that bark, that be talking. Because we're the Ravens. We're supposed to be talking and chirping. We're supposed to be hitting. We're supposed to be, making bodies drop. Knocking your head off. We're supposed to be intimidating. We've always have been like that until the last few years. Shit, I said the last 5-6 years. All that intensity and all that, intimidation in the dogs, that shit regrets, man. It's just a bunch of guys out there now. Just some guys, not dogs, just guys. And I don't know that those guys are good enough to win in January with the head coach like this. And like I said, to win in January, motherfucker, you got to get there first. Cool. The Bengals game was cool. We had to have that. We was 6-7. 6-7. We had to have that game. That's cool. But even then, we started out sluggish. I'm like, yo, what are we doing, yo? How do you come out against this defense and make them look so good? The first time and this time. And then the second half, we got it in gear. We got it rolling. I understand we didn't have no Bateman. But goddamn, where's Tez at? He got the big body. Where the fuck is Tez Walker, man? He in the doghouse with John or something? Everybody is in his doghouse. If you do one thing wrong, you're in his doghouse. Like, bro, check yourself first. Look at the mirror. You should be in our doghouse, motherfucker, as a head coach. Fucking. Ugh. Next 2 games are in prime time. The whole world to see. What you gonna do, Ravens? You gonna fall flat on your face? Or you gonna embrace the challenge and try to make a playoff run? You're gonna have to do it as a team, but because your coach is an idiot. Okay? He won't have you ready. You're gonna have to unite as a team and get on the same page. Because the head coach he don't know how to do that. He don't know how to fire up the guys. He's not built like that. He's not built like that. So here we go. The time is now. If we're going to make the run, the time is now. Patriots and Packers and Steelers. 3 teams over 500 headed to the playoffs. We trying to get there. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? The time is now. So we'll know everything on Sunday night. I'll be able to. I can always tell how we're gonna play by the first series or 2. Oh shit, we came out like that. Oh shit, hell yeah. It's gonna be a good game. Or we're in trouble. It's gonna be one of them nights. It never fails. So on to week 16. And we shall see what the future holds for this team. I know one thing, and I do know it very well. Get John Harbaugh the fuck out of here, regardless of what happens this year. I don't give a fuck. We make the championship game. He's got to go. The underachieving is got to stop. It's got to stop. There's no way this team should be 7-7 right now. Okay? There's no way we should have been 1-5 to begin with. And that Bills game, I kept saying, that Bills game is going to come back and haunt us. And it very well could. And it will. So that being said, I'm out. I'll see y'all next week, week 16. Man, season flying by. Part of me just wants this shit to be over with, man. God damn. But I can't help how I feel about this team. That ain't never going to waver, you know? They ain't never going to change. So, all right, y'all, week 16, man. I'll holler at y'all next week. Deuces.